Heyo, it's Zoe. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, definitely click the subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. We recently hit 200 subscribers, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but honestly, you guys, I appreciate it so much, and it truly, truly has been a great time making these videos and sharing my life with you. I know it's not always easy, but I'm glad to be here, and I'm so happy. So, yes, today we're going to be talking about tips for a good recovery from anorexia, from bulimia, from any eating disorder. And before I start this, it is a trigger warning, so if you are uncomfortable from these types of videos, definitely click off. I do not want to trigger anybody or trigger a new issue or anything like that. Also, real quick, I got glasses. I recently found out, like, a couple of months ago that I needed glasses, and I finally got them because I've been having trouble seeing out of my left eye. It just gets, like, really blurry, and, since I'm driving now and stuff like that, it is definitely more of a concern, and I want to be safe and stuff like that. But today, I have Today I have 6 tips for you, and sorry, I just had to fix the angle of the camera. The first tip is number 1, don't compare to other people. So don't compare your recovery to other people's recovery. Your path, your patterns, your habits are not going to be the same as everyone else. Just like your eating disorder is not the same as every other eating disorder. There are many different types, many different variations, and there's a huge variety of disorders and people to match those disorders in the world. Comparing yourself to other people will only make you more insecure. It'll make you less confident. You will want to be faster, be more slow for recovery than other people. It just isn't set up for success. And you want to be successful. You want to have a good recovery. You want to be happy and healthy. But to be happy and healthy, comparing to other people has to go. It just has to stop. And believe me, I know this is tough. I know it's hard. But you can do it, and you will get through this. The next step is take your time. Little achievements here and there are great. Set little goals. Accomplish those goals. Maybe one day you were afraid to eat mashed potatoes, and that day you decided to eat mashed potatoes for the first time in months. This was the same thing for me with pasta. I restricted myself from eating certain foods, and one of those foods, as silly as it may sound, was pasta. And I remember for the first time in months, I sat down with a bowl of angel hair pesto pasta, and I felt so proud of myself. I was so happy, you guys. And this is what I want for you. It will happen, and you can do this, like I just said before. Okay, so number 3 is start new healthy habits. So part of anorexia or bulimia or binge eating disorder, any type of food disorder, is you make sort of rituals and rules for yourself. And these are normally self-destructive and not good for you. So by setting new habits and making new habits for yourself, like eating an apple every day at 2 p.m., that's a healthy habit. Apples are good for you. And as long as it's not destructive, and as long as it's good for you, and you're going down a right path, these could be literally anything. So, just be healthy and know your limits. Don't push yourself with these new habits, because the last thing that you want to do is rebound, and that's no fun for anyone. The next tip, number 4, is find support. And I know that support can be really difficult to find sometimes, and we don't really know where to turn. We don't know who to look to. One time I remember being so depressed, so sad, I actually turned to the internet and I found a website where you could chat 24 hours, like 24 hours a day, any minute of the day, with a real person. And I know that seems a little sketchy, but they don't know your name. You don't have to tell them where you are. And they keep everything anonymous. And just little things like that I find really helpful. And also, if you're in school, if you're in college or university or high school or middle school, they usually have a counselor's office at your school, and there you can find people to reach out to, and they usually have designated counselor per person, and it's like by alphabet, I think. And you know, I found that really helpful in school, reaching out to my counselor and saying, hey, this is what I got going on. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to turn. Can you please put me in the right direction? And they may not have the answer. They might have to call other people, but that's okay. They're there to help you, and people want to help you. I know sometimes reaching out to family members is really difficult. You can be embarrassed easily. You know, you don't know what they're going to say. You don't know how they're going to react, so you just kind of hide and you don't want to share anything. Sometimes writing notes to people I find is a lot easier. It's kind of like texting, but I just find it easier than talking face to face if you're that type of person. But, you know, it's completely up to you. And like I said, you know, this is your recovery. So, step number 5 is find new hobbies. So this is not like habits. Hobbit, I love that movie. This is not like new habits. This is actually new hobbies. Finding hobbies to take up your time, to spend time doing healthy things is really helpful. You know, try knitting, try learning a new sport. And if you are healthy to play sports, that's a great thing. That's one of the reasons in my other video I made reasons to recover, and that was one of them. You can try new sports if you're healthy enough. But definitely starting new hobbies to kind of interact with the world and reset your brain in a way, occupy your time. That's not, it's not I'm trying to figure out how to word this. It's not harmful time, and it's not harmful to you, and you're spending time doing healthy, quality things for your body and for your mind and for your recovery. But definitely try learning a new language, occupy time by playing every Friday, playing Dungeons and Dragons with friends, things like that. Starting new hobbies. Not only does it make your time filled, but you could also meet new people that way, and start new habits that way, and that's really great. And you can kill three birds with one stone at that rate. My last one is number 6. Have a backup plan. And I know that a lot of people may not be optimistic. They may not be the type of person to want a tons of options. But what I mean is having a backup plan. If you do happen to, let's say you don't want to purge anymore, and one night you had a full dinner and you're feeling really crappy about yourself and you purge. What do you want to happen? What do you want to do? Who do you want to talk to? And this is really great. If you do have a support, you can turn to your support and say, hey, I just want to let you know that this happened and I want X, Y, and Z to happen because of it. Or you might not know what the plan is, and, you know, call your therapist at 2 a.m. if you're having a crisis. What do you do if you find yourself over-exercising again or eating too much food? What do you want to happen? And you can figure out what you want to happen with your supports. You can sit them down and come up with a plan. Maybe you need to go to rehab. Maybe you need hospitalization. That's for you and your supports to decide. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So don't expect recovery to be easy. But like I said before, you guys, you can do this, and I want you to try. Like I said, you're not going to be perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. It is difficult. It is hard. But you will learn so much. And it's so worth it at the end, you guys. Recovery can happen. And it will. And it is for you. I remember when I first started therapy, I didn't want recovery. I didn't see a point to recovery. I was completely against it. I didn't think that I had a problem. I didn't call myself anorexic or bulimic or anything. I just didn't see any point.
Who are you talking to?
I'm making a YouTube video.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't see any point to trying to recover. And I didn't want to, quite frankly. And that's just how it is. That was my little brother who came in to see who I was talking to. But this has been my video, and I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the family. I would love to hear from you. If you need to, you know where I am. You can reach out to me through Instagram, Snapchat. You can email me, do anything to just reach out if you need me. I'm here. But thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!